What's going on, guys? In this episode, I just want to really tell you exactly what I learned after meeting someone that is making 3.5 millions per month. This is a corporation, this is a company, real estate investing and wholesaling company. That it's funny because one of the first things that he mentioned me is that he does not really consider himself a wholesaling company. It's another perspective. It's another mindset. He does not want to be associated with that word. He actually buys every single property, and just a few here and there he would assign, but just like very, very minimal. The rest will be buying and then selling to other investors or flipping it on lipstick flips, and also doing some sort of just acquisition to buy and hold, right? But what I really learned is that he considers himself a sales and marketing organization that just so happens to work in real estate and service homeowners. That just so happens that consults homeowners on real estate and solves some of their problems. Remember, guys, that we are in an industry that you can easily detach everything that you have done in your business, and you can actually plug and play in different other business models. Imagine that there is something going on in the business or in the economy in something like, for example, 2022, where we're probably gonna head to some sort of economic I don't want to say collapse, but some sort of economic downturn, and it's going to affect a lot of people that don't know how to pivot. It's going to affect a lot of people they haven't really have a good business acumen and foundation on, like, service companies are really sales and marketing organizations that just so happens to do a service. So really gives me the perspective on how we have to actually think about us as a real estate investing and wholesaling company. We're not wholesalers. Yes, we're wholesaling, but we're not real estate investors. Like, as a wholesaler, you're not a real estate investor. You are actually not. You're doing a transaction and an assignment. You probably are helping homeowners and your problem solvers and solution seekers, right? Solution creators. But if you're not actually like buying this property for like buy and hold and doing some sort of like, investing itself, then you're not a real estate investor. You actually are going to be a sales and marketing organization. That's what you are, and you have to accept it. The same thing for flippers. Like, a flipper, if you get so good at flipping and real estate and everything, you're a sales and marketing organization that needs those leads and needs those off-market properties to make money. Hell yeah, you absolutely need that. And your fulfillment is just so happens to be flipping. The same thing for me. I am an agency and I also do investing, but like, my fulfillment just so happens to be digital marketing for real estate investors. That's my fulfillment. But I can change my fulfillment. I can do wholesale pet products. I can sell apartments. I can sell furniture. I can sell whatever. It's just so happens that whatever I'm selling is highly profitable. I can sell it to the masses. It's very, very optimal, and it's very attainable and very good for my perspective. All right, there's many other type of industries or business models that do exact same thing that a wholesaler would do or a big company would do, but they just do something else. Like, their product and their service is something else. So you have to see yourself really more of a sales and marketing organization, rather than just like I'm a wholesaler. I'm just real estate and things like that. No, you're not. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling you guys is because I just had a conversation with someone that makes 3.5 million in revenue, highly profitable. Okay. Profits are freaking high, have hundreds of people in their company, super happy about how they do things. All right. And that's how they think about themselves. 3.5 mil per month. They've been in business for 16 years. And they are a giant, and obviously they are here in Florida. If you ever want to be in a podcast episode with me, you can come here to Miami. We'll have a podcast episode. We'll have a lot of fun, and I will, take care of you. Whatever, I'm in Miami, and you're very welcome to come here in Miami. If you've done great things, especially, I really want to interview you. I want to get people that really make an impact in the podcast. But that was my lesson for today, guys. Another lesson is that this guy actually focuses a lot in inbound efforts, so like direct mail, uh, Google PPC, Facebook ads, uh, TV ads. Um, they used to do cold calling, but now he hates cold calling because it's a lot of problems, especially in Florida with all the legalities. I'm gonna see if I can help him out with some connections that I have in terms of like making sure that he can still use the profitability of cold calling and SMS marketing, but like he wants to stay away from it right now. But a lot of efforts are coming from inbound, and I feel so pleased because we're an inbound marketing agency. We do TikTok ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. YouTube's still like a very hard nut to crack, but that's fine. Like we're growing and learning and everything. So those are like kind of my takeaways. Another takeaway is that they really think about their culture, their people. Like their people are first. They really want to create a good environment in their office. They want to have a physical location. The company believes that, yeah, you can do things remotely, but if you really want to grow, because you grow based on people, then you have to do it with a physical location. You have to actually make sure that you have an actual culture, that you have actual people that love coming to work, because everything is about recruit, train, and retain, right? And people love having it here. Some of these individuals that work in this organization have profit shares. That's something you can consider. And actually, you should be reading a book, and I can recommend you a book. It's called The Millionaire Course. It was recommended by my friend Scott Morris. It actually talks about how the guy grew one of the biggest publishing company in a very stress-free, peaceful mode, and made some of the employees that were top profit share, and then at some point had stock options, right? But profit share allows for other people to build out like mini businesses inside of other business that would be departments, and give the power for those really hard workers, individuals that are really smart to like create their own thing and make a lot of money too, because at the end of the day, the bottom is going to feed the top, and you're going to make a lot of money out of it. So those are my thoughts, and this is what I have learned. Hope that you guys like this episode in the Online Hustlers podcast on REI marketing and conversion. Let's freaking go. Just share this with people in your network, in Spotify, Audible, Amazon podcast. We're going to put it in YouTube probably, iHeartRadio. We're freaking everywhere, and I love you guys. Thank you for listening to this episode. Have a good one. See ya.